What's up, you guys? It's Jono. Welcome to another episode of my Pokemon Legends Arceus request series. Today we're on request number 53, Octillery Inc. We're doing this request for Radisa, who can be found next to the entrance of Jubilife Village, right next to the clothing shop. To unlock this request, you have to have access to Basculegion, the rideable Pokemon. You also have to have completed the previous request from Radisa, which is request number 12, the Perfect Pickling Stone, where you got that nice Geodude for her. Remember that one? Alright, so once you get through with all that and you get the request from Radisa, it's really not too bad of a request. This is one of those requests where you're going to have to get the Pokedex entry completed for Octillery. Now, complete is not the same as perfect. I always hear people say, wow, it's so hard to get a perfect Pokedex entry for these requests. You don't have to do that. You just have to get it complete, and complete is at level 10. Once you get to level 10 Pokedex, it's actually not that bad to do. So anyway, I'll show you a quick way that you can get this done. We're going to head over to the Cobalt Coastlands. This is where we can find an Alpha Octillery. Alpha Octillery is located all the way down at the end of the beach. It's actually quite a long run, and there's no real way to get there faster. I marked it on the map here for you, and I'm going to speed up my footage just a little bit because this really is a long run, and you just have to run all the way down there. But once we get down there, it's not too bad. You're going to have to catch that Alpha Octillery. Don't knock it out, because unfortunately, if you knock it out, you won't get as much Pokedex research done. And this is my first time in this area, so I do have a couple of stops that I have to make along the way. There's also a bunch of really good items around here, such as iron ore, and you need those for crafting really good Pokeballs, so make sure you grab stuff along the way. Now, here we are at Octillery. It's an alpha, and this battle is pretty hard, especially if your team is low level like mine, so I skipped some of the battle because I did have a hard time with it. But make sure you just catch this Octillery. It's going to give you two different research tasks. When you do this, you can see up at the top left that I got my very first Octillery, which is great. We got number caught 1 out of 1, and it's also going to say number of alpha specimens caught 1 out of 1. You get double points for all of the items that have the red arrows on the far left. You can see number caught, number of alpha specimens caught. Those red arrows give you double points for your research level. Now, I got research level 6 just by doing that battle, which was pretty cool. You can also see it use Hydro Pump and Hyper Beam, which it should do during the battle. I also saw it do a strong style move. So there you go. It did some of those during the battle, gave me some research points there. You could also put that alpha on your team and just use those moves against Pokemon that you battle in the wild. And that's a really good way. But all I really did was get in the battle with this thing and catch 2 alpha specimens. So I went back to Jubilife Village and then came back here and caught another Octillery, and that was enough to get level 10. I got number caught 2 out of 2, number of alpha specimens caught 2 out of 2, and when we come back to the professor, as you can see, we are done with our research. That got me all the way up to level 10. Now, I did get lucky. I got to see a couple of different moves while I was battling the alpha specimen. If you don't get lucky and don't get to see those moves, don't worry. You can just put Octillery on your team and go do those moves. I saw Hydro Pump, I saw Hyper Beam, I saw a strong style move, and I caught 2 of the Alpha Octillery specimens, and that was it. That's how I got my level 10 research. You could do it any which way, but I did find that to be pretty much the easiest way that you could do it. And hey, I got a couple of Alpha Octilleries out of the deal as well. Not too bad. So once you're done and you've got that level 10 research completed, just head on back to Radisa and talk to her, and she is going to make a nice new recipe for those delicious pickles out of the Octillery ink. I know it sounds disgusting, and that's what she thought too, but apparently that ink tastes really good. I wish it was a crafting recipe where we could actually get those pickles and taste them for ourselves, but unfortunately that's not the case. We just have to settle for Radisa telling us that they are truly delicious. Alright, request number 53 completed. Your reward is an XP candy and 5 bean cakes. Alright, bean cakes, let's go. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it informative and useful. Thanks to all of my amazing subscribers, and peace!